Oh, wrong scene. There we go. I always do that. I always forget that for Descent to Undermountain, I gotta use the other scene. Alright, so load. I believe it's 2. Maybe it's 3. I believe it's 2. Alright, so we are in the underwater room. On to, let's check our inventory. Let's see here. There's the Ankh. There's some keys. Some rings. And some wands. So, no, I do not have what I'm looking for. Alright. That is a shame. Alright, so we need to go back to the prison. I got out of the prison last week. And it's simple pain. But we did not find what we were looking for. So one of two things happened. A, I walked past it. Somewhere in either the Roman catacombs. Map? Apparently 2 was not it. How about 3? Two was before I went in. Okay, here we go. It was 3. The reason I say that is because my armor class is lower, and most importantly, we're level 6. And for you thought, oh wait, my window's in a weird spot. There we go. And what I don't have on my screen is the number of experience points I need. Let's pull that up real quick. Play. Undermountain. Where's the manual? Where's the manual? This one. It's in here somewhere. Hold on a second, I just gotta find it. Other folder maybe? Yeah, there it is. Okay. So in this case, we need to zoom in so I actually see what we're doing here. And then we find the experience points section, which is down towards the bottom somewhere. Advancement priest. Go away. I'm not a fan of AI integration in everything I do because 99% of the time I don't need it. Especially on like reading documents. I don't need it to give me a summary of a document every time I open a document. I don't need it to give me a summary of notes every time I open a document. I just need it to open. I need to be able to get through it. and read it as needed, as I need it, not as some pleb who doesn't know what they're doing needs it. It's totally weird that they went through this really strange phase. Okay, 55,000. So we are nowhere near leveling. Alright, that's what I need to know. So in this case, if I go through here, it vomits me out on top here. And I go through this one. I move it 6 me outside. If memory serves. Map. Yes. I'm currently outside. So, hit this door, pass it down here to the save point. Boom, Bob's your uncle. We'll go ahead and do the rest thingy. And then we'll go back in. This is that one, right? Nope, it's Simple Pain. I always do that. I always go to the wrong one. It's kind of silly. Because the Temple of Bane is an extra experience points area. But as far as I know, it doesn't actually do anything for the story. Right, so for us, we need to come into here. Fine. Is that close I come through? Yeah, once it closes, you're done. You're locked in. But that's okay. So I need to go over here. Find the water drop up here. That up. Down the hole. Through the window. Down the hole. This way. Now let's put this in the mines. It may be around here somewhere. No way out of here. You're fine. You're fine. I'm not worried about y'all. Definitely not worried about y'all. Now, somewhere in here is what we're looking for. And it's gonna be something that we're probably missing that's just very obvious. I'm sure. Probably a hidden door or something silly. Because last week we went through and found what we were looking for. It's just a matter of finding what we need in order to get out of here. Now, it might be in the Dwarven Ruins. Because that's an area that I don't know if we explored completely. Stair up. Okay. So this is just the heal zone. Fine. Drop down. Now, which way do you want to go? If we go that way, we go down. We go that way. There's some holes. Oh, the troll's not dead. I don't have fire to kill that troll. troll's got like 50 or 60 hit points. And unfortunately, it revives. If I had a way to hit that button from out here, because that one doesn't actually close the gate, but the other one does. So weird. Now this area, if I go to the map, I haven't been down there. Oh, cool. So that's probably our... That's probably what we need to do. Let's go down this. Okay, Featherfall. Trolls. Not trolls. Ogres. Well, with me not being down here in this area, this is probably where I need to be. Because, you know. I always have to make sure you clear everything in the house. Just for that. So what do we have in here? Healing potion, lockpicks, fireball, a ring of featherfall. I already have one of those. No. Yeah, ring of featherfall is fine and all, but it does help to... this area is off limits, do not enter. Okay. I mean, clearly we're gonna enter anyway. Which way do you want to go? Let's go this way. Longsword +2. Oh, wish it was a mace. Throwing axe, can't use that either. So that's not good. What do we have here? Your skin begins to tingle with your hair stands on end. Great power and enter. So let's go ahead and do a quick save on 3. Yeah, save on 3. I mean, I could... Which one of those is which? Spells. Inventory. Spell sheet. Resist fire. Protect from fire. Okay, so we want protect from fire. So I want to do, what is it, 7? And I guess I can do it. And, let's just do that. Give me all the fires. Because I don't want to get burned. And I was figuring this is probably going to be something nasty. What the hell was that? Fire him? I don't know how to get up there. I got the spider piece, but those flame imps. I don't know how to get to that. Unless there's a hole somewhere around here I can squeak into. Yeah. Quick map. Unless I could fly, unless I use a fly potion or something. I don't see a way to deal with that. So yeah, no. I don't see a way up there without using something silly. We'll get around that. We'll just ignore it. We will ignore that part of the world. Especially since my, fire spells are running out. Something I like about modern games, they give you a nice presentation as to what you need to worry about. Trying to see if I can remember this where I'm going here. I'll look at the map. Because the map is so convoluted. Let's see, which way is it? Which way is it? Which way is it? Oops. I'm gonna see if I remember which way is out. Alright, hold that thought. Wait a minute. How do we get out of here? Oh, here it is. And then across this area, through the eyeball, into the portal. And that leads me into the Dwarven Ruins. And from the Dwarven Ruins, we go through here, into this area. Make the left. And there's the exit. I hope. Okay. Through here. Wait a minute. No. That was wrong. That was wrong. Oh wow. Where am I? I'm lost. Okay. Through this area. Through that. Through here. Open door. Make left. Left or right? One of these goes through the end. Okay, so here's a heal room. Right? Heal room. Heal room. door. Not what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay, must not be this way. Must be the other way. That's fine. Okay, now. Don't go through the center there. I think that's a booby trap. Go around this way. And there's our door. There we go. Now we're outside. So, I could have finished that last week, and if I wasn't so tired, I probably would have. Because I realized I missed that one down. Because it was a really silly down that I missed. It wasn't anything I should have missed. That's for sure. I shouldn't have missed that. Alright. Now, let's have Star.
This seems to be what I was looking for. I find these two pieces most interesting. I believe they are connected, and part of a greater puzzle involving the drow. Keep them safe, and I will research the matter further. Now,
Thanks.
That brings us to your next assignment. I have reason to believe you are approaching an abandoned temple to Myrkul, god of death. Myrkul was destroyed 10 years ago during the time of troubles. But dead gods sleep lightly in the realms. If you can find the lost black wand of the high priests of Myrkul and return it here, you will be rewarded. You will know that you have reached the temple when you have found the Gallery of Skulls, a huge chamber with metallic embellishments. Good luck. A long time ago, Myrkul took control of my Lady Laryl and used her to attack the lords of Waterdeep. We freed her from his power, but we have had a special reason to hate the acolytes of Myrkul ever since. We shall await your return with great eagerness.
Okay. So, we are chasing down the Myrkul cult. Got it. Okay, let's do a cell real quick. So, weapon. Scimitar can go out the window. The throwing axe can go out the window. Why is the wand of lightning only worth a penny? Longsword plus 1 can go out the window. That's something I can use. Longsword plus 2 can go out the window. Not something I can use. Wand of magic missiles and fear, probably worth selling because I can't use those anyway. Hold the lightning one just in case, but I don't think I can use it. Armor. I want to put this on plate, that's for sure. I do not need 2 rings of Featherfall. Aside from that, that's good there. I got diamond. I got a ruby. A bunch of rubies. I got a junk cloak. Junk belt. Junk boots. Lockpicks I can't use. Carver's scroll. There we go. Fireball, can't use that. Fireball, can't use that. Hold undead, don't need it. Levitate, can't use it. Light, I haven't found a need for a light spell yet. There's this fire scroll, don't care. Scroll, don't care. I only need 1 lantern. Can't sell the onyx. Alright. Or I think I just sold my onyx. Oh, my lantern. Oh. buy. Do you have anything of value? Let's see. Anything here? Potions, which I don't really need. Bow, crossbow, bow of speed, which I probably sold them. Spells, I probably sold them. I can't use them anyway. Buy my lantern back though. Oh, my lantern back. That might actually have used somewhere. Let's see here. Here. Chainmail +1, leather +1, shield +1, rings +1. I sold them all that stuff. All the magic stuff here, I probably sold them. Not good. Or was that all the magic items they have, I probably sold them. Nothing useful. Alright. Alright, so I guess we're going to the Drow Temple then. Alright. That's the start of our new adventure, so let's go ahead and downstairs. Downstairs. We'll go up to the Ankh upstairs. Well, no, actually go to the Ankh over here. There's an Ankh in this room here, so we'll hit this one here. This one here. And then we will save on 1. Should be this one. Yeah, because we didn't go into that door before. Good news. New hellacious dungeon to explore and get ourselves killed in. There's a potion and a note. What's going on over there? We are the shadows that stalk at the night. You enter our realm and will be embraced the darkness. Okay. Sign to the depths below. That's just a dead end for now. Just staircase. Staircase. There's a thing going up. Temple of Myrkul. Temple of shameless. Sheldon. Hello, welcome. And what's up the thing here? It's up here. Okay, so this is the local rest point. Local rest point, save on 2. And I have no clue where you go. Okay, you're an exit. It's probably where all these crazy temples and stuff pop us out. So, into the Temple of Myrkul. We'll see how long this one takes to do. I don't know if it's how long it's going to be. It might be pretty short. Ah! What the heck is shooting us? Oh. There we go. All hail Myrkul, the deathless Lord of Death. Of course, that was a button. fighter with a bunch of hit points. So he had how many hit points? 5, 10, 20, 30, 45 hit points. So he was like a level 5 or 6 fighter. Oh! Die. So 45 hit points. So definitely, you know, between, 5 and 6. Interesting. They use that mirror effect here too. That's cool. They actually use a graphical error in texture mapping that was common at the time. In this era of game, there's a texture map issue that shows you what's behind it and it causes tearing. And what they did with these window areas is they actually used that texture tearing effect to their advantage. It's pretty cool. Aha, see? Secret door. Lots of illusionary doors. Please be good. Yes! I was so hoping for that. It's amazing. Get rid of the spell, don't need that. I do need is that maze +2. So much better than maze +1. Alright, let's save on 3. So that's a door. That's a pass-through. That's a pass-through. It's got a stairwell or ladder. That's a pass-through that goes nowhere. At least on this floor, anyway. Nope. Goes nowhere. Alright, so you take the ladder up and see where it goes. Key. Cool. Gargoyles. That was close. If he hit me a few more times, I probably would have died. It's not a 21. That's not good. So, another ruby, another diamond. Trust me, don't need any of that. I have so much money. If I was actually using the wands, then at least I would have been spending some money. Or I'd have less money. Because odds are I would not be spending money. So I'm sorry, buying them? But I'd be using them. Okay. Let's go ahead and slide on in. do have a fire thingy here. And that hurt. Let's use 8 here. So we got, I have fire protection, so. Now this fits a little bit here. Ooh, look. Ooh, there's army. Mace plus 2 is nice. We can use a heal area. Definitely use a heal. And unfortunately, there isn't one yet. Which way do I want to go? To the right or to the left? Let's go left. Oh hell, Myrkul, Deathless Sword of Death. Okay. Gargoyle in the corner. Thank you, Mr. Gargoyle. Really? Nothing in the box. That's no fun. There we go. Okay, there's one more down here. Oops, there's a door here too. Skeleton over there. So, the Deathless God of Death. It was a story scroll. Okay, so let's go read that real quick. Let's see. During 1, you have completed the task of the gauntlet, and so on and so on. Know me, fear me, embrace me. I am your god. I will consume thee. Sure. Thank you. Another silly temple room. Destroy all things evil goddish. Yes, that helps. That door is locked. So the key I have doesn't open that door. There's a flame imp in there, or a mess or something. It's fine. I have 7. Okay, what's the left? A fire ring, ring of pain. That method's still alive? Whatever. I don't need to kill it. I'd rather kill it, but you know. We'll go kill it. High above the testing flame, climb the stones, win the game. Okay. Hello, Scout. Hello, Scout. Hello, Scout. Nobody else. Cool. Oh, there's a potion there. Cool. I kind of guessed on that. This kind of looks like a place that they would put a hidden door. So I'm not exactly sure. What we're looking for. This thing has lots of secret rooms and stuff, but they're kind of obvious, unlike some of the other areas we've been in where they were not obvious. So not a fan of it being hidden, but you know. This looks like where there are walls. Nothing too serious here. Okay, so maybe I'm not supposed to be in this section. That's the testing room. Okay. Out of spells. Alright. So, what am I missing? That's the entrance. So up a little door there. There's a door over here. Nothing there. Right, we got the key from here. There's nothing in this room. This is the fire testing room. Ring of fire, ring of pain, high above the testing flame. Climb the stones, win the game. I'm not sure. They're looking for here. it's one of those days that we're going to be looking through a bunch of stuff trying to figure out what we're doing wrong. And at some point, we'll figure it out. Not sure what we're looking for, but we will look around and we'll see what we can find. Let's see. Let's go back to the beginning real quick. Not that way. Let's make sure we're right. This goes up to the beginning. There won't be anything behind us here, I don't think. Right. Not sure here. I'm thinking... And we obviously have to get into this room. We obviously have to get into that room. And... It's kind of weird. So I look around here, and it's like, it's really cool. And getting over there is the trick. I picked up the key, right? Oh no, I think... Did we bug or did it use? I don't think any keys actually use. Because, like, there was a key here. And I assume it used it? Does this go? Not sure. Hmm? I'm just afraid that maybe it glitched again? Because it kind of did that a couple of times and I had to restart from the beginning of a room, of a section in order to make it work. came into these doors. Into these doors. Round the log skull through the illusionary wall. Okay, maybe that's what we were missing. Destroy the altars of the stupid chaos god. Alright. Bony skeleton whacked me again. It's fine. I will step outside for a minute. We will go this way. Step outside for a second. Yeah, that's right. That comes up here. So, back into Myrkul. Because this one I don't think is a very long one. I think it's a pretty short one. It's just a matter of getting where we need to go. And that's the trick, is finding where we need to be. Because our biggest issue is just we don't know where we're going. Uh-oh. What was that? Okay, there we go. That was good. So this fountain area I don't think has anything. I guess what's the door? We have no guards. We know we can go behind the skull. Look, a lock. Oh. Well, that opened the side door, but we could already walk through that, so. Not what I thought was going to happen. But we used the door to go through the back, like we were before. Through the wall, into the room. Go up there to the stairwell again. Because I still get the mason. Go upstairs and stairwell with the key from. Been there, we know there's nothing there. Is it the area in front of us that we know has nothing in it? As far as we can tell. And there's a door over here. We dealt with the dead, and we're now in the room of fire. And then we can go this way. Does this have this mirror? Let's see. No. It's bedrooms. I thought that we needed the key for this room. But so I can't get through. Alright, so let's go ahead and load real quick. Load on 3. Let's do that. Where are we? Alright, so we're in this room before we picked up the gargoyles here. Okay, cool. Alright. Grab key. Verify key is inventory. Key is in inventory. I did not check last time actually the key was in the inventory. But this time we know it is. So destroy this altar. We have a guard there. He can die. Now we know we have the key. Okay, still in our inventory, right? Or is it gone? Oh, it's right here. Skull key. Cool. Now let's try opening this door. Ah! Okay, so quick glitch. Skull key just glitched out. Not the first time that a key item is glitched out in this game. Not great. So now we're in a good state because the door actually opened like it's supposed to this time. We actually have the key. Now, granted, I think we're gonna have to leave, rest, and come back. Because we are getting low on spells. Excuse me. I couldn't get to the mute button in time. That's the fire methods. Alright. So, 7 use. That fire method's dead. Bring your protection +2. Wait a minute. That wasn't ring of protection +2 last time. It is this time, though. It was a ring of, something else. I mean, I will take the ring of protection +2. I'll take the -9, thank you very much. I'm gonna go rest real quick. Now that we're caught up, we're squared away. There's nothing wrong with our... Nothing wrong with our little adventure now. We're actually working correctly. We'll just go use the heal real quick. Do I need it? Kinda. Can we survive without it? Probably. But why take the risk? I'm that close to the rest point. All right. Open the door. 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 That door. Open that door. Open this door. Kill a skeleton. Now, there's the large gray skull. So we got doors all the way around it? Okay. So, nothing there. Nothing there. Methods. Not my preferred pastime, I'll say that. But I do have fire protection spells, so you can kill fire methods pretty easily. Thought I saw another skeleton running around. Door is locked. Okay. So we can't go through that door. I don't have that key. Alright. So, I don't know what to do here. I feel like there's supposed to be an illusionary wall or something around here. See that sound? Scraping sound? Something it should be opening somewhere? And that's the part that I don't get. Maybe we're missing something here. Oh, there it is. Told you it was probably an illusionary wall somewhere. Yeah, I like illusionary walls in this game. Ooh, they did it in green this time. They didn't make it that funky red color. Come on, level 5 warrior. You can die. I'll take your dragon's blood. Oh, there's a door. Leather armor +1. I was making those to be doors. Oh no! Ah! There's something on the ground I couldn't get past. I mean, this works for me. Short sword +1. Stone skin. Old person. Nothing in there. Bracers. AC 6. Man, being a mage is supposed to be brutal with AC 6 bracers, man. Is that the best you're gonna get? Shield +1. Chainmail +1. I believe I'm using a shield +1 right now. Yeah, I am. If it was bracers or... I mean, I can put bracers on, but that replaces my armor. My armor's plate. So, like... there's no reason to use anything else. Having a belt and a boot sucks. I don't have any belt. I don't have a boot. Don't have gauntlets. All slots I'm not using at all. Which is a shame. Okay. I forgot. I keep wanting to grab the mouse to navigate. It's like, no, you can't do that. That's not how that works. Oops, son shot me through the door. I'm not sure. So maybe there's just something in the crypts that I missed. It's hard to tell. Because it might have been like a secret door or something in here. Or in one of those other rooms. So I'll just start over here. And just click, 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 click. On these silly paintings of the potions. Go through all of them. Shoot, maybe one of them was different, I didn't notice. That's how it's possible. Okay, center. Ah! So sure enough, there was one that was different. Geckos. Skeletons. Alright, let's check see if anybody else has anything. Because, you know, found one, and it all looked the same. I like that you can use any texture. One of the things that I always praised SSI for in an era when everybody did everything the same. And everybody screwed everything up all the time. It was one of those things that SSI always managed to not screw up and make things like super samey. They managed to always keep you guessing. Even the simplistic versions of those games. Because the games were super simple by comparison to today's games. But they always kept you guessing. There's a here. There's a skeleton. That was the only other skeleton in the room. Good. Potion. Really? Potion of healing? That's what we found? Oh, aha! Second door. Oh, I almost went tumbling down that. Jeez. There we go. That. There you go. Alright, so far. Oh, work was one. Told you it was gonna be a quick one. I just had to reset once and bob around a little bit. I managed to get ourselves out the door. And killed everything. Not a big deal. We are 48,000 experience points. 49,000 experience points. Which is okay, I guess. I was hoping to be over 50, but maybe, you know, rich dude's gonna give us some more money. Give us more experience. Not like him giving us any more money is gonna help any. Over here and do this. Me. I'll go through the door. And this over here. Now we have the one. We can just go turn it in. Poop. Pop jungle. And we're good. And I believe all the doors that we see down there are pretty much the areas we have left to go. Turn the wand in.
You have the Black Wand. Excellent. I have waited 10 years for the chance to destroy another piece of Myrkul. You shall be well rewarded for this. Unfortunately, I do have some bad news. Deep within Undermountain, there is a small settlement of dwarves who maintain a shrine to the battle god Clangeddin. If anything, the dangers of Undermountain gives them more than their fair share of opportunities for battle. Recently, we lost contact with the temple. This alone would not concern us. Dwarves usually keep to themselves. But there have been reports of numerous undead in the area.
Of course
It is my fear that these two situations are related. I need someone to go to the temple to investigate. If there are undead present, they must be dealt with.
Okay. So I guess we're gonna go over and beat up. Wait, no. Let's unload as usual. The short sword, yes. Mace +1. Don't need that because I can't dual wield maces anyway. I'm using both beam protections +2, so I don't need the beam protection +1. I don't need a spare shield. I don't need a leather armor. I don't need to be carrying the chain. I don't need the beam protection +1. 1 feather fall, 1 jumping ring. That's on, that's on. Don't need the bracers. Easy 6. In the miscellaneous category, you can have the diamond. You can have the ruby. Or keep the on because it's cute. I don't need the random scrolls. Don't need the stone skin. I don't need the whole person. Keep the lantern and stuff. Fine. Bye. Anything new? It's like just what I sold them. There was a time when they actually had new stuff in the first couple levels. But then they had like +1 to everything. And that was about it. You know, plate +1 would be nice. I could take some plate +1. That would be good to have. Aside from that, nothing else here to use. Yeah, it's not like they're going to have a mace +3. I might want some magic wand or something, sure, but nothing there. Alright. So now we're going on to the next one. I like that that one was short. It's a nice reprieve. Because the some of them have been very long. Like going over and doing the prison and doing the other one that was down there were both kind of long. They're like a day each. So being able to do something like this, which is, you know, short, save on 1. Alright, here we go. Clayton Hall is this one over here? Yeah. Temple of Clayton Hall. All this undead just makes you want to vomit. I'll say that. But, I gotta curse, pick up a scroll. I'll read it as soon as I check out this room. Alright, so what's your sign say? Temple of Clayton Silverbeard, Lord of Battle. Enter and welcomed. Sure. Let's have it read. Think Torm Tolam just saved the party. There's more undead here than in Myrkul's realm. I warned. I'm tired of getting clawed by ghouls. And the stench. Well, kind of tells you what's going on in this place. What? Really? That wasn't a push button, it was a whack button. And I found that by accident. How rude. What was that? I'm not sure what that was. Sure, I want to start. Let's start on the right. Alright, ghouls. I wanna play. We can play with ghouls. Ghouls don't bother us any. My armor class is so low that y'all just can't touch me. Rats from hell. Baby rats suck because you can't hit them. The way to hit the baby rats is with freaking like fireballs. I actually use the lightning bolt. There was no point in selling it because it was only like 1 coin. Answer is, looks like a ham. However, do have to put it somewhere. Really? Again, nothing kills the stupid rats. Can't kill the stupid rats. Stupid baby rats don't. Giant rats die. But baby rats can't kill baby rats. It's super annoying.
Be gone!
There we go. Now the dwarves, I don't have, you know, too many super secret stuff around. You should come with me. Coming? Thank you. Just the way the dwarves are. Traps, yes. Halt, madam. What are you doing in the halls of the dwarves? State your business. Do you know about the slaughter? Death of the dwarves. Drow did it in response to the dwarves' attempts to flood the kobold's lair at the top of the mountain, and they brought in Myrkul to desecrate the remains. Huh. Who's Myrkul? Myrkul is an old priest of BellaDragon. He made a deal with the Drow for control of this place. He filled it with legions of undead. Talking about BellaDragon. BellaDragon was a god of necromancers. Since Kalimvor deposed Cyric as god of death, no god has claimed authority over the undead. I think Morik wants his god to fill that dismal void. Okay. Here's some healing. My abilities are small, but I do what I can. Okay. I'll take you a little bit of healing. Ooh, wand. Want the wand. Want the wand. Wand of paralysis. There are stories about that. A wand of paralysis and a skeleton walking on the ceiling. Well, that's an interesting one. Let's talk to this dwarf. Who are you? I am Barandar, and I hunt undead. Okay. You're an ally. An old priest developed from now a lich. Oh, thank you for telling me that. He made me deal with the drow, control his place, and so on and so forth. Lich. That's not so good. At my level? That could be lethal. Thanks for the information. I was doing the necromancer. Sure. Not a lich. Oh. This guy wants to kill me. You're not helpful. Leave here. Join the Legions of Undead. I don't care about Legions of Undead. Oh! Where are you whacking me? Oh, cool. And a guardian. Okay. I think that the lightning one's gonna be helpful when I get to the lich. Because the lich we probably have a bunch of hit points. And that lightning wand will level the playing field a little bit. I hope. May do nothing. Lich may be immune. Hello, Bone Guard. Alright, so far. So good. We're not doing, our health's good. We're not that far down spells. It's just a bunch of ghouls.
Be gone.
Is a zombie around here? Ah, zombie. Okay, I need to turn my audio down just a little. It's a little deafening to me. I think for you it's okay. But because I've got mine going through, you know, another device, which makes it louder. And usually that's a good thing. But today, it's not so good. It's always a human fighter. I expected them to have, like, more casters and stuff. You know, clerics and thieves. We got the thieves, but... Alright, bone skeleton's down. Nothing here except for the bone skeletons. Which doesn't make any sense. I mean, I'll take the experience, don't get me wrong. It's totally worth it. But now we're at heal spells. So we got, what, 2 areas that we have to explore? Right, I got that one room over there, and I got that hallway. So, room or hallway? Room or hallway? Let's go with the hallway. Hallway will lead to a room, which will lead to a place, which will lead to a thing, which will lead to people who want to kill me. Where's the happens have to leave and heal? Because now these places have a place I can rest. Just die. 5th level fighter. Alright. What do we got? Chain +1, useless. 12 serious wounds, fine. Color spray, useless. Empty basket. So nothing good there. Let's see what we got here. Nothing? There's some scrolls. Melts minute meters. Fireball. Oh, the mage. This would be a heaven sent. Lightning bolt. And protection from evil. Because I don't think I can use any of those scrolls. Protection from evil. And cure serious wounds. Not helpful. I swear, my audio. There we go. Take my audio down a little farther. There we go. Nice and easy. Okay, there's a door. So that takes us to the next section. Now we backtrack. Check out that last room. To that one room that we skipped. Back here. Now it's debating between the hallway and the room. And I want a hallway. And here, there's a room. Ah! Ah, ghouls. And that works for me. Alright, so got a scimitar and nothing else here. Alright, let's go. Whoa!
Be gone.
I will take the turn. That stops them from attacking me for a second. That is worth it. Especially when you're low on health and low on spells. Where I'm low on both. I still have some spells, so I can use those. But I'd rather you know, there we go. Yes, 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 yes. Open door. Fine. Door jammed. Open, but looked closed. Alright. Open that door. Open that door. Go around. Go through this door. Down the hallway. Down the hole. Through the door at the back. Round to the right. Open that door and pop through the door. Pop through the portal. And then from here, save on 2. Here's a bit stale here. Floor covered with dust. Reveals tracks of many different creatures have passed through here. Okay. Ah, more dead things. Somehow you are not really surprised by us. Of course not. I'm not concerned about skeletons. They die in like 1 hit. So, we're okay with skeletons. They're just annoying because they get stuck on stuff. There we go. They can occasionally hit me, which they shouldn't. Skeletons only have 10 hit points, which means they're less than 10 hit points, which means they're only level 1 or 2. And I have a -9 armor class. Which for you math heads, if you're playing 3rd or 5th edition, that means I have a 29. Level 2 creatures should not be able to hit me. Just saying. But then again, there's always that random 5% chance that you hit a crit sweet spot. And a crit sweet spot is enough to let you do whatever. So even with the crit sweet spot, you can hit something that requires way above your belt. There's a door here. Yeah, I've gotten to the point where I just look for the secret doors first. It's kind of sad. Kind of sad that you look for the secret doors first. Oh look! Oh, I almost attacked him. There are no words that can spare you from your fate. You shall, a glorious one, our master shall succor you. Okay. You shall join the ranks of those who have cheated death. And miss my funeral? Are you mad? I love that line. You are just, you feel such. Let's be honest. I like that line. You miss my funeral? I love it. I love it. There's a sword up there. Which means there's a way up. Without using a fly. I mean, I can use fly and get up there. Let's see. There is a portal. So look at the map. We can see there's a portal up there. If there being a portal up there, then something else is going to shoot me up there. But not from this area. Somewhere else is going to do that. Told you. Now the problem is, crossbow +1, potion of vulnerability, versus AC 6, all useless stuff. We're missing the switch. There is a switch down here somewhere. That opens that portal. You know what? Do I have a fire potion? Tell me I have a fire potion. Range provision potion. Dragon's blood. Fire resistance. Healing. Speed. Freedom. Healing. Speed. Flying. Here we go. Bastard of the ancient dwarves is unremarkable otherwise. Used for some unknown purpose. Right. What's it back here? Provides no value. I'm not so sure. Not sure what I'm looking for. Unless that's it, I just need to clear the little bit of undead that's in here. Not sure. Because the dwarven sword is probably what I'm looking for. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what I'm looking for. Mm. Okay. I think because I used the potion, I skipped a step somewhere else. It's always the possibility that I was supposed to come in this way and not go out this way. But I'm not sure. Okay. So there were blocks there. What that did? Maybe just unlock that door. This makes sense. So it's having hidden doors in it. Yeah? I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, wall. Wall. I don't see anything in here. Oh, here it is. Here we go. Click the buttons, open the door. And I guess we'll just start with this one down here. It's got bone guard. Sometimes they give you like multiple ways to do things. That can be super annoying. Like you can put, like it looks like you can get into that area like 2 different ways. And it's like, okay, I don't know why, but you can. Oh good, I just leveled up. Now, what that means for me means 4th level spells. Yeah, that's what I thought. A bunch of doors going in the center. Sure. So we'll start here. This flight potion, I wish it would end. Don't get me wrong. There are advantages to flight potions, but at 55 hit points. Totally digging that. Totally digging 55 hit points, okay. Giant strength potion. Got a magic dispel scroll. Magic sword +2. A dagger +1. Go over here. Kill the zombie. Over here. Nothing there to kill. Slide on down the hallway a little bit. Nothing there. Check this one. Nothing there. Down to the end of the hallway. Grab a key. That's what we're actually looking for. Now where that's being used, not sure. We'll find it in a minute. Another flying potion. Cool. Always good to have more flying potions. I don't know what to do about. Ooh. Cast. Big boy. I believe that's everything here. Yeah, that's everything on this side. And apparently, I didn't notice it, but the latch unlatched. That door went this way. Of course. Same MO. Alright, let's just go ahead and go down the center. Alright. So far, so good. Nothing too bad. We got... Ooh. Amulet of Shield. Amulet of Protection +2. Alright, hold that thought. What's the difference? Amulet of Shield. We know what the +2 does, but what's the shield do? Maybe the book tells me? Let's have a look at the book. And then yeah. Amulets. Worn, most amulets have passive magic effect when worn. So, okay. Doesn't tell me. But it does. Wait, hold that thought for a second. Make that a little safer while I'm searching. No, don't know. What's this do? Let's see here. Let's see. So, if that's like traditional spells, then it gives you immunity to magic missile. That's like its big claim to fame. So, fighting the Lich, that might be a better choice than the -10 AC. I say might because there's no guarantees. Because -10 AC is really only useful against melee attacks. So, these guys, yes. The Lich, not so much. Nope, nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, this bone guard. Nothing there. Just a matter of finding what we're looking for. What are you looking for? Don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you what we're looking for. It's just a matter of figuring out what we got. Another wand of lightning bolts. Hope the Lich isn't immune to lightning bolts. Because that's going to be the thing. Okay, so that takes care of that. I mean, I still have a flat potion. Potion selective, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Uh-huh. No? You hear a click from over your head to the left. But I don't see anyone over my head to the left. It's kind of weird. Unless there's an illusionary wall up here. Ah! There it is. I thought that flag potion was still intact. Okay, so I got the lock. What'd that get me? Not sure. Oh, there it is. And of course there's rats. Bane of my existence. Rats. Lots of hit points. Don't do any damage, but man, out of the way. Okay. There's a door here. Looks like lots of undead. I forgot to heal. But it's okay. Not sure what we're looking for here. That looks like the lich. There's a ghast up here. I know what these guys got up here. But, you know. Because that just sucks to be them. Out of second level spells, I'm out of first level spells. Okay. So, is that our lich? I think that's our lich. Probably an illusionary wall, but I don't think I like my health at this point. I'm gonna shield on because we're doing the lich. And wonder. What's with the whistle? I don't get it. Oh. Well. Okay. Oh. My guess is there's gotta be a secret here somewhere to get to that ledge. Where? I don't know. I'm not sure. Come in here, lots of undead. You still have the fly potion active. There's nothing up here because there's a bunch of gas and stuff that they crawled up or bugged up. I'm not sure. Oh, there it is. The one wall I did not use. I will say this. The, talk to the lich. I don't know. I tried hitting it with the lightning bolt. Nothing happened. But there's the dead lich. He was easy. He didn't even cast a spell at me. He didn't try to attack me. He was glitched out. Guess that worked. So I guess that's all we needed to do was kill the lich. So this again was super short. Through here, I should lose my flat potion. Oh, am I still flying? I'm still flying. Okay. This way? Yeah. Didn't have to look at the map. Yay! Let's see here. Around the corner, through the hall, through here. Pop the door. And I should be able to turn this in and be done with, this quest too. Which is amazing. Alright, let's go figure out what the next quest is. I have no clue what we got for our next quest. Maybe now we can go chase the drow that's been causing trouble. I don't know. I forget how many quests this game actually has. I mean, it is a long game, and we'll be at it until it's done. Whatever that is. However,
Thank you for driving out the
There
defilers
we go.
of the Temple of Clangeddin. It is a dark day when that temple can be turned to the evil uses of a would-be lich. A priest of the Waterdeep Temple of Clangeddin has authorized me to grant you all the treasure that you found on your adventure.
I hope
The
so.
dwarves have no further use for it. After consulting with the priests of Clangeddin, I don't believe that those undead could have defeated the force defending the dwarven temple. Something else must have destroyed them, leaving this so-called lich and his followers to take over the temple as scavengers. I'm afraid you will need to redouble your efforts. Find the scourge responsible for the massacre and eliminate it. If you search the area near the temple, you may find a clue. Good luck.
Yeah, okay. On that note, I think we'll break here. We'll do cleanup, and I think we'll break for the night. Because, we'll have cleared 2 quests, and then we can chase down whatever's next, like Drow, whatever. Probably Drow. Another protection +1 can go away. I got the shield one, and I got the protection +2. Don't need the bracelet AC 6. It's just garbage. Quick protection +1. Obviously, we keep that. Missing anything in here to sell? I don't think so. Oh, I got a crossbow +1. Don't care about that. Color spray can go away. Here's your wounds. We'll keep. Fireball I can't use. Lightning bolt spell I can't use. Many meters I can't use. Picture of evil I don't bother. Spell magic I don't bother. Excuse me. Just cure serious wounds and like the potions which are just there for backup. Alright, let's go buy. Let's go check. See if there's anything new here. It's worth doing. Magic plate mail would be nice. Boots. Boots of feather falling. I will buy them. I have no boots. Now I have boots. See, that was a good find. Always worth checking the shop after every mission, because you might find something you can use. In this case, we did. Here, they got longbow +1 now, too. So we go over here. I can go into my inventory. I now have boots. So it isn't my armor class, but it does allow me to not have to fall damage. And that's super nice. Super nice. I mean, I also need the ring of feather fall, which I have still, but it's fine. So the AI +2 is good, but honestly, that shield one might be better if I actually run into casters. I don't know. I got both of them. Not that there's many enemies that cast spells, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, we're gonna break it here for today. I will save going into the next zone, but aside from that, we've actually done a lot of good today. So what do we do? We found the part that I missed in the prison, and then we went over and cleared out the undead in Myrkul's area, and then we went and found the undead that was terrorizing the dwarven area. I'm still flying, which is crazy. And there should be an area around here dedicated to the depths below. That's the next section. So there should be one more. Shadows of darkness enter. That's our next area. So we'll go ahead and save right here. Save that. Wait, hold on. Before I do that, I need to save. I need a one save. I always gotta have a one save. Feel refreshed. Alright. Save and one. And just for good measure, we'll save on two. Alright, so that's what we're going to talk about. I'll see you next week when we go to continue this again. Take out the next area, which maybe the drone, may not be. I don't know. And we'll move on from there. Hopefully this will keep going along and we'll get, 2 or 3 sections done next week. Have a good night.